Hello, in this video, I would like to show you how to create your own AWS Kubernetes cluster on Brainboard. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is to create it from scratch. Then I'm going to select AWS as my cloud provider. As the first resource, I will use a region. Then I will configure it. Here will be US Virginia, and I will make it bigger. So here, like, and now I will include a VPC, so virtual node, and I will configure it as well. Here it will be VPC advanced configuration side block is going to be this one. Here I select everything. I don't need the tags, and we are good to go. Now I will make it bigger. Like that. And now I will include a security group. So I'm going to look for a security group here. It's going to be this one. I included in the VPC. This one. I do this, and here I'm going to configure it. So it's going to be cluster SG as a resource name, advanced configuration, cluster communication. Here the name will be Brainboard. Here the side block will be (0, 0). From port it's 0. Then protocol is -1, and here is self 0. So here good to go as well. Now I add 2 AZ. So I'm going to look at them here. Is this one security group. The first one I'm going to configure it, so it's going to be AZ. This one, advanced configuration 1A. Here, and the other one is going to be change the name. It's going to be 1B. And now I include 2 subnets. So subnet there, the AZ. So I am going to make them bigger, exactly like that. And here I can modify the color if I want. So let's say I want the color like this. It can be something like that. And then here I will configure it so the subnet will be subnet 1. Side block is going to be this one. Here map, we don't need tags, and we're good to go. So now I need to make another one. Like that. Here, yes. This one I will configure it is going to be subnet 2 here, then CIDR block, this one is going to be a 1, and here we're good to go. And now, so between the subnets I need to create connectors. From there to there. Let's see that I want to make this connector like that, and so yeah, you can modify the shape of it like that. Here I say subnet attachment. Now I'm going to include row table association. So row table association, I look at them here. It's this one. So you can make it bigger if you want. Here I'm going to configure it. It's going to be resource row table association 1. Here is going to be row table ID. Advanced configuration, we don't need them, meaning we don't need to configure them. And here, so this one is kind of big. I'm going to include it here, and this one I will include it, yeah, here. Now I will configure the other one. So here will be route association 2. Then we have well, and we're good to go. Here now I will create connector between this resource and this one. It's going to be like that. And here we're good to go. So now I'm going to include elastic here in the security group. I can make it bigger like that. This one is going to be EKS default. Then cluster name is going to be this one, node role. So here is this one. No, it's actually yes. So no role. This one here, I look is going to be node group name. Node group name is this one. Here I can go back. Then subnet IDs are, the first one is going to be here, and the second one is going to be this one. Perfect. Scaling configuration, we have 1, 1, 1. We look at the advanced configuration. Here, we don't need the tags. And here we're good to go. So this one I can make it bigger if I want. Here, I guess cluster Kubernetes service. Is going to be this one. Let's see to try to have the same shape. Yes, approximately the same shape. Here is going to be default cluster. here is going to be var cluster name, role is this one, then security group IDs is this one, and then subnet ID is here one, and then the other one is 2. And advanced configurations, we look at the tags, we don't need them, and here we are good to go. Now I can create a connector between this resource and this one. The connector, I can call it cluster underscore name. So connector and shape. So here we're good. So loop. Okay. So now we need IAM role policy attachment. So it's going to be IAM role policy attachment is this one. So now this one, policy on is going to be this, role is here. Here we're good. We need to make it bigger if we want to. Then it's going to be, so here depends on, so yeah, I need to create 2. So here I will create another one. It's going to be IAM role policy attachment. So it's going to be this one. So I simply need to, yeah, I don't need to move this. I need to move this one. So here is a little bit too big, and here as well. And this one we configure it. Is going to be cluster controller policy on. It's going to be resource controller here role. And here we're good to go. This one I will try to have the same shape. Let's see. I want it to have the same shape, so it's correct like that. Here, perfect. Now I will create, so depends on, so this one I can make it like that, and this one as well, and perfect. Here I will create the depends on. So the first depends on is going to be on, so here depends policy, and this one is going to be resource controller is going to be this one. So for this one, I can actually make it like so. This one I can actually make them here, this one as well, this one I modify the shape. Here is going to be here, and that as well. So I have two depends on. Perfect. Yes. Here now I need VPC Routing Table. Wait, before I need that, I need an IAM role. So it's going to be this one here. So here I have the resource name is going to be cluster assume policy. Perfect. Advanced configuration. We look. The name is going to be Brainboard cluster. The tags, we don't need them. And here we're good to go. Let's see, I want the same shape as this one. Here, I modify it like that. This one, I make it more straight. This one, I make them more like that. And this one as well. This one. So this one now I understood how to do it. So I simply need to do it like that. Here and here, and this one I make it like that. This one still need adjustment. So IAM role. So this one, as you can see, you can modify it. Let's say this one, I want to make it smaller. And this one as well. And now I want to make, it's good. So here, add the connectors between, so this one, and this one, okay. And now I want to make here, and I want to say that it's role. So this one I want to make it like here role, and here as well with this and this. So I can modify the shape if I want. Yeah, I prefer this shape, and here I call it role. So let's see, depends on role arm. So this one I can make it like that. This one here I will name it role underscore arm. And here we're good. Okay, so now I need a row table, VPC routing table. Is in the VPC. Is here. Let's see, I want the same shape, so I can simply look at it like that. Like that. Here, default route. When advanced configuration, we don't need the tags here. Route is going to be, so the block is going to be this one. Then gateway ID. No, it's not like this one. So here I need to undo it. Undo row table. Then we have internet gateway. Here. Internet gateway is on the VPC, so it's perfect. Here, this one we have it like that. It's gateway underscore ID, and then we have internet here, so we have internet is this one. Let's see, make the shape the same. I will make it smaller, and this one, perfect. Here I make the connector between this one and this one, and here we're good. Then here we sign, I take the IAM role, so IAM role is this one. Make it bigger, of course. Click little bit smaller here. Then I'm going to configure it. So here is default IAM. This one is assume role, advanced configuration. We don't need these tags. So here we're good to go. Then I create a connector between this resource and this one. I want the shape to be like that. Here the shape, I want it to be more like that, and this perfect like that, and this one, yes. Here we have IAM role policy attachment is here. So let's say on the same shape as this one. I'm going to configure it like that. Here is going to be the resource name is going to be this one. Policy on is going to be here. The role is going to be this one. Extra attributes. Here we're good to go. So this one actually I don't want, yeah. So it's going to be like that. This one IAM role policy attachment is this. I want the same shape as this one, so I do it like that, and I do it like that, and I do it larger, so it's this. This one I will call it IAM role policy attachment CNI OLC. So I'm going to configure it. So here will be node read only. Policy on is going to be this one. Role is going to be here. So here we are good to go. I want the shape to be like straight. Yes, here I'm naming it attachment registry. And then this one is going to be IAM role policy attachment. It is same, so here I simply need to duplicate it. So this one I wanted to move. Here. So this one I configure it, so it's going to be here this, and here name, extra attributes. So we're good. And this one I want the shape to be like that. And here I want it to be called all policy attachments WN. Okay, now let's modify some things here. So this one, cluster name, this one is good, and this one the role cluster name as well. Okay. So now let's see that I want to make everything same. So here is going to be same shape as this one. Here it will be like that. Here will be like this. Depends on yes, I want it to be like that. And this one I want it like that. And this one I want it like that. And this one I make it smaller. And this like that. So I showed you how you could create this. Now you have to deploy. All the code have been generated for you. Now we need to look at the variables. So we're going to look at the variables. So here the first variable is going to be cluster name. Then it's going to be architecture. Then here will be a string. And here we have Brainboard. PKS like that. And here we have workstation. String default here. So now I showed you how you could create your variables, how you could create. So let's see this one. Perfect, I prefer this shape. Like that, and now we are going to look at the deploy. So now we are in the deploy. We look at the code that we have. And we look at the action. We can do a plan. Let's do a plan. Terraform init and the state log. Everything should be green. Perfect. And now you will be able to deploy it on your AWS account. So I showed you how you could create your diagram, how you could get the code, how you could create your own variables. So I hope this video has been useful for you, and you have any questions, I'm here to help. Have a great day.